Good morning.
It's not quite mission impossible, but being head teacher of a primary school this size requires planning, compromise and ingenuity.
Gascoigne Primary School is the largest primary school in the country. We have 1,200 pupils and 5 forms per year group. You can't get away from the fact that this is a very, very overcrowded school.
So what have you done here then?
Well, we've had to place 4 temporary classrooms on this piece of ground. All this area here used to be a playing field. This cream building here is our library. We had to lift it over the top of the building and place it in this small area because our other library we had to use as a classroom last year. We were so short of space, we've had to place 2 temporary classrooms in the car park.
What impact has that had on the atmosphere of the school?
I mean, it is difficult for the teachers in this building. They feel a little bit isolated from the main building, but the rooms themselves are actually really quite nice.
The baby boom that took place between 2001 and 2011 was the biggest 10-year increase in births since the 50s. It's meant demand for school places has shot up, and many schools, like this one, have had to rethink the way they operate.
We do 3 assemblies, usually in a day, 2 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, because we can't get all the children in the hall at once.
Lunch is also a logistical challenge, lasting 2 hours.
Would you like any bread and salad?
Do you ever wish sometimes it would be much easier if I was working in a small school?
No, I couldn't go. They sent me to a small school. I think I'll go to sleep. I like a fast, up and running school.
According to the National Audit Office, 240,000 new primary school places are needed by autumn of next year to cope with growing demand. It says more than a fifth of primary schools are already either full or nearly full. As well as London, it's a problem in many areas, including Leeds, Manchester, Cambridgeshire and Bristol.
The big problem that confronted the coalition government is that the last Labour government reduced the number of primary places by 200,000, even after the Office of National Statistics was saying that the birth rate had gone up massively.
Labour, though, says the government is making things worse, wasting money on its free schools programme, which it says results in schools being set up where they're not needed. Gascoigne Primary has almost doubled in size since the late 90s, but it seems to have coped well. Ofsted rates it good with outstanding features. But expanding any further would be mission impossible. All available space has been used up.